For the person with the stiff shoulder, we're looking to increase abduction, which is one of the most difficult things to get. So encourage the person to let you know if they're having any pain. If it feels like it's too much, let me know, of course. If you see their body jumping off the table, that's a clear indicator, even if they don't say anything. So just monitor to keep things within a tolerable range. As we abduct the shoulder, the tension in the pectoralis major, latissimus, the teres major, pec minor is all going to be serving to limit, as well as the anterior and posterior deltoid, a limiting abduction. Especially as you cross that, getting here, that halfway point, around 90 degrees, there's quite a tendency to develop impingement of that greater tubercle going underneath the acromion and then compressing together, causing impingement. So I'll often get my hand cupped around the humeral head where the greater tubercle is, do a little inferior glide there, and start abducting the shoulder. So take them to the barrier. Say she was stiff right here. This is a good point to add your muscle energy or PNF stretching, a little hold, relax. I'm going to ask you to pull this arm very lightly down toward your waist like that. So always show the person what to do and let them know that there may be some soreness, it should be tolerable. So go ahead and depress that humeral head. Pull toward your waist now. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and release. So resisting the adductors, adding some distraction as well, coming into the new range of motion. Holding that stretch 15 to 30 seconds, whatever they need. Pull down again very lightly. Hold it 1, 2, 3, and relax. And then stretch into the new barrier. Make sure too, if you watch, add that external rotation moment as well, because to clear that greater tubercle from the acromion, the body naturally will externally rotate, right, using the rotator cuff, but often those muscles are inhibited at this time, so I'll passively externally rotate the shoulder as I'm coming into greater degrees of abduction, especially over that 90 to 100 degree angle. Now pull toward your waist again very lightly, and release. And the resistance should not hurt, it's very light. The stretch is going to be uncomfortable. So always keep it to the point where they can tolerate it. Let me know if it's too much. Add that distraction, make sure that greater tubercle is down, and just take it to the level where the person can tolerate the work. In most cases, if they're having impingement as a result of that greater tubercle compressing into the acromion, they'll be telling you about pain going down into the deltoid. And you'll think there's something wrong with the deltoid. It's really not the deltoid, it's a referred pain coming from above. And we need to make sure we retrain supraspinatus to depress that humeral head as they elevate the arm, and also retrain those muscles for posterior deltoid, infraspinatus, and teres minor to kick in for that external rotation moment to help clear the acromion from the greater tubercle of the humerus. So that's one of the more challenging things, is to get that abduction back and be successful.